I am very lucky to be able to say that I have a lot of friends. I honestly can't remember a time where I didn't have friends because at that point I was too young to know what a friend was. And actually, friendship is a hard thing to define in simple terms. So, what is friendship? Friendship, the emotions or conduct of friends, the state of being friends. Wait, I thought definitions couldn't have the base word in it. What about the definition of friend? A person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection. That makes more sense. Mutual affection, right? But when we're 5 or 6 years old, stepping into a classroom and trying to find camaraderie with someone, is it really mutual affection that gets you to stick with a classmate? Friends back then were based on who saved you during freeze tag or if they split their cookie with you at lunchtime. Maybe your friend was the only kid who didn't pick on you. As kids, maybe mutual affection is a bit of a stretch as far as concepts we understood goes, but what's undeniable as a kid, at least to me, was how much fun it was to be around someone else. The kid sitting across from me used funny voices during popcorn reading. The girl next to me wanted to share her felt tip pens while drawing. That one boy always knew the best places on the playground to camp during cops and robbers. All of these experiences made me understand that some kids made my time at school more interesting. Time. Time is a funny concept, isn't it? You make time, save time. People are running out of time. Some people seem to have endless amounts of it while you feel like you never have enough. Time slows down when you're a kid and the years go by faster and faster with every ball drop. Time is invaluable. I once heard someone call it a one-way transaction. There are no returns, refunds, or exchanges. Our time on earth is finite, which is what makes it so precious, and yet we put our quarters into the slot machine of life and deal with the consequences. Friendship is a hard thing to define because it takes so many different forms. In Disney shows, it's the person they take with them on adventures. In movies, it's the person they tell all their secrets to. In cartoons, it's the funny and relatable sidekick. But in real life, it looks entirely different. For me, friendship takes the form of sitting on Discord calls in silence for minutes on end. It's copying the me's and we party when you win. It's finding out that there is a wrong way to drink boba. It's sobbing your eyes out because they crossed the country to see you. Maybe friendship comes in the form of a "what are you doing?" text when you feel like garbage, only to end up sitting in an empty parking lot with Slurpees. And when it takes so many forms, no wonder people can't pinpoint an exact definition of the concept. But I think I found a way to define it for myself. Time spent with you is time well spent. I know that's not a definition, but I think it works better than the one I got off of Google. Because think about it, if our time really is so finite and precious, then the people we want to be spending it with have to be worth so much, right? To be worth our time? If I'm not going to be here forever, I want to spend the time I do have looking for you in aisles of Goodwill, or teaching you a routine at the skating rink, or getting up early to make Chipotle chicken wraps of all things. Because you're worth it. It is kind of crazy that there are billions of people on this earth, and around every street corner could be the next person that we'll end up sharing our invaluable currency with. I love that this is just something we do. Maybe not necessarily to survive, but to thrive, I guess. I don't know. I kind of am rambling at this point, but maybe Twilight Sparkle was right. Maybe friendship is magic.
Hey, what time would you want me to come over?